Hello, friends from the comic and manga world. My name is Hector,
And my name is G.
and we are here to talk to you about our picks for the upcoming June 24th FOC. G and I work for Penguin Random House, so titles that we talk about in these videos are from the publishers who are represented to the direct comic market around the world. Also, note that we're all over social media. We're in Instagram, we are X, Twitter, we're in Facebook, and of course, YouTube. So check us out. You can follow us, like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff, comment. We'll leave some links in the description, but you can find us at PRH International Comics. So, without further ado, and I'm going to cough for a second. Let's get going. So the first one, the picks is one of my picks. This is Godzilla Rivals versus Manda Cover A. This is Jake Lawrence variant, and I love this cover. I love if you are a fan of Godzilla and the movies, is you know one of the main things. If it was just monsters, kaiju's fighting, it would be kind of boring. But it's like kind of seeing also the perspective of us tiny humans, you know, in front of them. And this is a very good example. Also, I think it's very timely because the boat. It kind of reminds me of -1, which recently became available through Netflix. So, but here you see it's very beautiful art and sorry, I lost my notes. Jake Lawrence is an Australian artist. He actually wrote, illustrated, and did the covers for this one, cover A's, and he he has a very interesting social media presence. He has one page where he does a comic book called A Nice Long Walk. You should check it out. It's very funny, very cool. But also, he loves birds. There's a lot of birds on his social media, but he every once in a while I saw art for Godzilla, and now he has this book, which is a miniseries, which is great, uh, since it seems like he's a big fan. So there you go, and we continue.
Yep, and my pick is Captain America issue number 11. This is the Humberto Ramos cover. This is the Marvel Comics Presents variant. The almost childlike excitement of eating cookies and milk and just
Yeah,
like opening a short box, long box of comics and just digging in, both both eating wise and feeding the mind, which is great. Although the attic is probably the last place you want to store your comics
yeah,
with you can't control the temperature. Being the collector inside is like you may want to
yeah.
rethink where you're housing those comics.
Yeah,
But
housing and then having that milk so close to yeah, that's good.
yeah,
Like
like that's
his
dangerous.
leg and the cookies and the milk are right there to the comics. That's not like a real comic collector would do, but
Living
oh well.
dangerously, aren't we?
But it's like a kid. It's like I think that's what
Yeah.
they're trying to like a little kid who doesn't know better would do.
Yeah, and you don't care at back then. You don't think about
Yeah,
those
yeah,
things.
yeah. Very, very cool. Next up is Masters of the Universe Revolution number 3, cover B by Andrew McLean. Oh, such a cool cover. And of course, you have the logo there for Netflix. This is a prequel, if you don't know, for the animated series on Netflix. And you have Skeletor looking very badass, just sitting his throne, kind of doing the Thanos thing and saying kneel, or the throne also looks a little bit, kind of very, very, very menacing. So it's very cool there. I started reading this series and it's very, very cool, very neat. It sort of gives you the a prequel and sort of a origin story of not just Skeletor but also some other characters. So check it out. It's very cool and it's on its third issue now, coming to the third issue on this FOC. So, but this art is amazing. I love all the other art. I mean, Andrew McLean also did a bunch of really cool covers for Godzilla. I think you talked about one of them at some point. I think War for Humanity, I think it was, that you brought up as one of your picks. So very, very cool art. Let's continue. Yes.
Yep, next up we have Deadpool and Wolverine. This is issue number 3, and this is
Yeah.
the Lucas Wernick Stormbreakers variant, and we have Deadpool live streaming the unfortunate Wolverine who's knocked unconscious and is being attacked by Red Marker. I love the commenters. Who knows if they're the real or they're just random usernames that people selected, but we have
Oh
Cat
yeah.
Cat Kamala putting skull faces there. Morales is on the live stream comments. Kid Omega is on there. Yeah. So
So
I just
yeah, very
love that
cool.
detail. It's great.
Yeah, very neat. And we continue with my next pick is Strange Academy Blood Hunt number 3, Mark Aspinall variant. Obviously, this is one of the Blood Hunt title spin-off series. And aside from the art, which I love Mark Aspinall's art, he's done work for, almost every publisher in the industry. But I love his sort of realism and how he blends in like very cool colors, and he blends them in and looks almost like watercolor at the same time. It's very cool. But this image also, it's sort of an homage to many, many things. I mean, they're on this ladder, so that you see one of the kids kind of carrying a book, and probably on the library. I used to work in a bookstore that had the long ladders, so that's why I think I was directed to this, because it will always give me vertigo. And if you have somebody attacking you, like these kids are being attacked right here, also that would be that would make it even more scary. But I love how on top, I forget the names of the characters. I'm so sorry, but the character on top is like, oh yeah, it's like hanging from a thread. But the other one is like, no, I'm just cool. I'm just hanging here with the books, And I don't know what that is on his hand, if it's like some sort of magic card or something, but yeah, but they're just being kids and having fun on ladder, very dangerous ladder, as they're being attacked. So very cool.
All right, next up we have NYX issue number 1. This is the Sarah Pacelli cover. So this is basically the concept of trying, if it's, there is superheroing that is happening, but it's more about what does the community of teenage superheroes look like post Krakoa, and how
Mhm,
they deal with that. And also it's like university life, centered around Empire State University. So
mhm.
it's definitely for readers who are really into the slice of life, really inspecting mutant community again, and what that entails, what that culture looks like, which seems a premise that I'm particularly interested in, and so had to choose this because of that.
Yes. And that is it for our picks this week. We always finish up with a little bit of news, and the news came out earlier this week about the final chapter of Jupiter's Legacy, coming later this year. Uh, Jupiter's Legacy finale, obviously by Mark Millar, and then Tommy Lee Edwards is in illustrations, and we can see some of the covers here. And we have the cover A by Tommy Lee Edwards, and we also see a cover B by Frank Whiteley, and then we also have a cover C by Julian Totino Tedesco, and Scotty Young cover D. And of course, this is a long time coming, and so fans of not just Mark Millar but also Jupiter's Legacy in specific are rejoicing because this is finally coming to an end, an epic end. So be on the lookout for this coming out soon. And I love, the covers are just all of them are amazing. And that is it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it and it was useful to you. Um, you can leave some comments. Feel free to like the videos. And like I said, you can find us in other social media channels like Instagram, X, Twitter, Facebook, and of course, you can find us on YouTube under at PRH International Comics, but we'll leave some links in the description for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye, everyone.